Town of Babylon Rental Board to order. Today is January 11, 2023. I ask you please stand with us and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sal Mangano. I'm the chairman of the rental board. With me tonight are my fellow board members, member Maria Idisi, member Kelly Medwig, member Mike Murray, and member Mark Smith. For the record, Pastor Vernon Shelton and Vice Chair Carla Bryant are both excused. For the record, we do have a quorum present this evening. Before we begin calling our hearing scheduled for tonight, I'd like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that's been published in the legal notice and listed on our agenda. There are extra copies of the agenda on the table below if anybody needs them. Starting with case number one, I will read aloud the legal notices. The applicant or their authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or their representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that he or she wishes to present to the board. If none, we'll proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will then have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back up at the end of the meeting to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues or on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask if you please wish to speak, you please keep it to the property issues and property issues only. We ask you to take a moment and silence your cell phones. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you find a sign like this on your property, could jeopardize your rental permit and also cost you a fine as well. If the rental board should have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment and just, there are going to be two cases that we won't be hearing this evening because the signs were not posted up. The two cases that we are not hearing will be 353 53rd Street in Lindenhurst and also 123 Wright Avenue in Deer Park. Those two cases, which is case number 2 and 3 on the renewals, we will not be hearing. So if you are here for that matter, I just ask you please exit the hall. Thank you. The first new application, 58 Hamilton Avenue in North Babylon. Is the property owner here for 58 Hamilton Avenue in North Babylon? Okay, this will be on second call. 80 East 1st Street in Deer Park. Please come forward, sir. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, sir. How are you today?
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Kaiser Alam, 794 Larkfield Road, East Northport, New York.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the application for this property, the town sends a form you have to sign. Do you agree to the terms and conditions the town sent you?
Yeah.
Great. Is there anyone here from the board that wishes to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman. Mark Smith.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Alam, before we can grant your permit, there are several issues that you have to address. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can
Okay.
hear.
The first one is you have to remove the debris from the property. Second is replace the gate.
Okay.
Third is replace the stockade fence in the rear of the property.
Which?
Fourth is to power wash the roof and the gutters. Fifth is to replace the broken cement at the bottom of the front walkway. Sixth, replace the broken part of the driveway. And seventh, repair all broken driveway cement.
Okay.
Any questions?
As you know that I purchased this property from previous owner, and this is the first time I came to this hearing. I never been through this, and all I just wanted to know that if this broken piece, what you mentioned, has been there before, my question is why the previous owner didn't taken care of it.
Sir, are you the property owner at this time?
Right now I am.
Okay.
So
Sir, did you apply for the permit?
I applied for the permit.
Okay.
When did you purchase the house?
I purchased May, I think in May 2022.
'Cause we're a fairly new board, so their application, if they were renting, may not have come before us. And if it had, we would have brought this up, but they probably did not file a rental permit previously.
Okay, so that's,
Can you explain the 3 meters in the picture behind me?
yeah, there's one for the first floor and second one for the second unit, and the third one, I think, the outside and basement utilities.
I'm sorry, what's the third one for?
Third one for some basement and hallway utilities and outside area.
Basement?
Yeah.
You rent the basement?
No, I don't rent the basement. I have the boiler there that I need the electricity there.
That doesn't run off the home
No,
breaker?
no, it's completely separate.
How about your garage?
Garage is
With
owned
the
by
satellite
the
dish
tenant.
and the wires running into it?
Huh?
There's a satellite dish? Is somebody living in that garage?
It's a garage on the, yeah, that's the
Just
garage.
think real.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, that's the garage, yeah.
Does someone live in that
No,
garage?
nobody lives there.
Stating on the record, nobody lives in the garage.
Yeah, there is nobody there. I can give you the picture and everything. There's only just a bunch of first floor tenant. He has a lot of stuff. We just put it in there, so just
Is that
nothing.
satellite dish being used? Because it is connected.
Probably it's disconnected. Nobody uses satellite anymore nowadays. But I guess I can take it out if you want. I mean, like it's not.
No, we're just wondering.
no,
somebody's living
it's- Yeah, I understand.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the board wish to speak regarding this matter?
Oh, thank you.
Anyone in the audience here to wish to speak regarding this matter? Yes, okay, sir, just have a seat, okay? Someone would like to speak. Just have a seat, someone would
Someone
like to speak.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am, please step forward.
Good
Hi,
evening.
how are you? Good evening. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Corinne Baldwin Lewandowski, 73 East First Street, Deer Park, New York. So I have noticed that the house that was recently bought by the gentleman here, he had gotten rid of all the shrubbery that was in front. It was just not in very good condition, just overgrown and everything. But then once that was all taken down, then of course everything that you had mentioned, all the damage and everything else. I did notice on the left side, the fence was replaced because that was broken up. Have no idea what's going on in the back, but we have seen a lot of people come and go. So to me, I think there's more than 2 tenants or 2,
Families or,
exactly. I think there might be more. And I thought it's only a 2-family house or even a 1-family house.
it's a legal 2-family.
It's a legal 2-family. Okay, and it's a legal rental?
Well, that's what he's here today to get a permit from us.
Okay,
So, you know, if we grant him a permit, then it'll be a legal rental. Right, so,
we just need to verify how many families are living there. Okay, thank you.
thank you, ma'am. Anyone else from the audience wish to speak regarding this matter? Sir, please step forward. You heard what the nice lady said. Are you renting more than two families at a time?
It was rented 2-family when I saw the MLS listing.
Correct.
And it was stated that MLS, it's a 2-family, legal 2-family. That's why I purchased this property for my
Investment.
investment for my passive income. And she said she's right because this house was totally dark and front was like a lot of bushes. I invested more money to cut those out and try to clean up. As I'm going through, I'm improving this property. That's what my objective is. But everything coming into one time, it's not it's not good for me as an investor. I'm going to put too much money at the beginning. I'll get a lot of hiccups at the early. So that's why I'm just requesting that as I'm moving forward, I'll definitely address all these issues. What do you?
We're giving you time to do it.
I'm sorry.
We're going to give you time to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So that will give me a little, and it's a legal two-family. I see only two family lives there, and I have their name and IDs and everything.
How many, if you don't mind me asking, sir, how many people live in each unit? of the
Okay,
house?
so in the second unit, husband and wife, and they have one daughter, and he told me she lives there on and off. That's what I know, but that's in the legal papers. Now, it is very hard for me to figure it out. If anybody comes and goes, it's very hard to control. The second floor, first floor is also one family, husband and wife and their daughter, and she has some grandchildren, and she is that's first floor, and I'm communicating with them all the time, and I on and off I come and visit, and I try to see who is coming, go and go. I
You go-
always
you go
try to
past your house,
address.
like,
Yeah.
you actually visit the neighborhood?
Yeah,
and all?
I on and off all the time. I goes there and see what's happening, and anything happens, I talk to them. I tell them this is what you cannot do. You're
Yeah.
living in a peaceful neighbor, so you have to consider all these others, everything. I'm trying my best to everything come into one in one line to
Make it a
under one
nice house.
hand. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
understandable. Anyone at this time, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend until April 26th to give the landlord time to make the corrections that we request.
April
Seconded by, sorry.
April 26th.
April 26th.
So this means in 2023
Yes, sir.
this year. It's all of them or just part of it?
Before you receive your permit,
Before
you
you-
have to do it all.
So just hold on, so you just have a motion, so.
sorry.
Do I have a second?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. We're going to extend the permit till April 26th to make sure you could, to do all the necessary renovations on the house, right, your repairs and stuff on the house. So, yeah, I know you're just speaking with Mike, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Mr. Alam, I have some photos and the list that I had mentioned to you.
Okay, I thought like I would get a little bit of time to repair because I already.
If you need more time after that date, you can request it, and we'll see.
Oh, okay,
But make an effort to get at least
sure.
cleaned
Cleaning
up
it up
and things like that.
Yeah, power
Okay.
wash.
You will not be granted your permit until all this is done.
Right.
Okay, okay. So in this case, I'm just this is out of curiosity question. So what should I tell to the tenant?
Doesn't concern your tenant right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
It concerns you.
You tell them
doing
to
the
clean it
repair
up, but
okay,
Like the debris and stuff, they could take care of, put it out of the trash at the curb, whatever's, can be put out at the curb. There's a lot of debris back there.
That's the rear.
Yes,
That's
so,
on the side of the garage.
yeah, that's yeah.
You live in Northport, sir?
I'm sorry.
You live in Northport?
I live in East Northport. Yeah.
Do you like that next door to you?
No way. I just.
you get it,
I
right?
mean, I don't. Okay, well, I mean, this is. If I would live there, definitely when I throw something, I will make sure that I throw it in proper and bundle and throw it into the trash so garbage picker can pick it up. The tenant lives there.
But
and
it's your responsibility.
yeah, this
You
is my
say you go there, right?
responsibility. Yeah.
Trash-
So when you go there, you need to go through your property,
Yeah.
see what's there, what's going on, debris, and then you can speak with your tenant.
Yeah, I
If you
always
take the
do.
photographs, you
Yeah,
could
I
at
always
least show
do,
it to
but
them.
okay.
the
all right.
trash comes Friday in Deer Park, so they could, put
Sure.
that up. Yeah, the trash comes Friday, they pick it up.
Here we go. And the complete list of things that I mentioned.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a
Very
good
much,
night.
sir.
And we'll go back to the second call, 58 Hamilton Avenue in North Babylon. How are you today?
Hi,
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Nuria Kaiku, my primary residence,
Yes.
12 Duke Street, North Babylon.
Okay, thank you. Now, when you sent in the renewal, when you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes,
Yes,
I
okay.
did, yeah.
Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman, Mark Smith.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smith.
Ms. Keiko, before we can grant your permit, we require that you take care of certain things. One of them is remove all debris from the property. And two is paint the shed in the rear.
Paint the shed to, out in the back?
Yeah, paint that shed
Oh, sure.
and just remove the debris from the property.
Of
Okay?
Sure, of course.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property?
I apologize, I'm so
No,
sorry.
I asked if anybody in the audience wants to speak. No? Okay, hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend until April 26th to give the landlord time to clean up and paint the shed.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're going to extend, keep this application open till April 26th so you can make the necessary repairs. Okay?
Okay, just, yeah.
Okay. Thank you
If
very
you do
much.
it sooner, you could call into the rental division and show pictures and let them know that you're,
Show them pictures?
Yeah,
Okay,
mhm.
no
Yes.
problem.
Okay?
So when you say color the shed, like,
Paint,
It
just
is
paint it
rusty.
white or whatever.
It's
it's
rust.
just right, okay.
Yeah.
We can get rid of it, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know if, I don't know if it'll hold paint, but it's rusty, so it needs to be.
Okay, no
tended
problem.
to.
I didn't, I'm sorry.
No, 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 it's
I'm
okay.
not aware. Okay. You want me to fill this up?
Yes, if you just step to the side so we can call someone else up.
Sure, okay.
Fill that out, yep. Thank you. As we move on to renewals, 64 South 26th Street in Wyandanch. Please step forward, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm good. Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Yes, my name is Shanae Hammonds, and my home address is 140 Lafayette Street in Colpaig.
Thank you, ma'am. Did you agree to the terms and conditions on the renewal that you sent in?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
yes, I would. Hi. How
Hi.
are you?
Good.
Okay, so your interior inspection passed, okay, but on the outside, there was an inspection done prior to the meeting, and the driveway needs to be replaced,
Okay.
okay? So we'll give you time to do that, but it does need to be replaced, okay?
No problem.
Thank you.
All right?
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend until April 26th for the landlord to have time to replace the driveway.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, I'm going to keep this application open until April 26th so you can make the necessary repairs.
Okay, and
Thank-
could we call in early if we get it done prior?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank
Absolutely.
you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
night.
You
Have
too,
a good
thank
night. Get
you.
home safe.
Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion on 353 53rd Street in Lindenhurst.
Motion to adjourn, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this case is adjourned. Also, 123 Wright Street in Deer Park, do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this case is adjourned. Number 4, it's 568 Broadway in Amityville. How are you today, sir? Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So help me God.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Maxwell Rose, 680 County Line Road, Amityville, New York.
When you sent in the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, please, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you tonight, sir?
I am doing all right, sir.
Before you granted your permit, we would like you to replace the sidewalk along the whole front of the building, please.
Yes, I will.
Anyone here,
Okay.
anyone here in the audience wish to
Thank
speak
you.
regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend till April 26th, is it? Yep, 26th, 2023, to get that sidewalk done.
Thank you.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Sir, we're going to keep this application open until April 26th so you can replace the sidewalk.
Thank
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good
much.
night.
Have a good night, sir. 150 29th Street in Copeg.
Good
How are you
evening.
today, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Kevin Harvey, 21 Belford Lane, Smithtown, New York.
Now, sir, when you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you in the renewal packet?
Yes, I did.
Great. Anyone from the board wishes to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman, please.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you tonight, sir?
Good, how are you, Mike?
We need you to take care of a couple issues on the property before you're given your permit, please. You could please replace the sidewalk leading up?
Yeah, we are in the process of ordering the block from Nicolak, and we're gonna have that
Okay.
done shortly.
Fine, and then you're gonna do the outside part too?
Yes,
The square there?
Yep.
And how about on the right side of the stoop? You're gonna brick that?
that's all gonna be Nicolak pavers
That's all
from
that
the
you're
front of
gonna
the
pave all
house
that?
all the way out
Great.
to the curb.
Great.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you so much.
Okay.
Anyone in the audience have any comments or questions on this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend till April 26th
26th.
to make the necessary repairs. Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing
Just
none?
one quick question, for the, when we make the repair, do we just send the pictures in, or we come
Yes,
back
sir.
to another hearing?
You don't have to come back.
Okay, good, thank you.
As I said, it's gonna be extended, this case is gonna be extended to 4/26, so you can make the, 4/26/2023 to make the necessary repairs.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. 585 Merrick Road. How are you today, sir? Good, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
My name is Leo Mazakir, and it's 125 Miller Street North, Dix Hills, New York, 11746.
Thank you, sir. When you said the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on the
Yeah.
property? Great. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve. Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm good to leave, right?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
leave, yeah, once your
Good
case
night.
has been heard, you can leave. 724 Bermuda Avenue, West Babylon. How are you today, ma'am?
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Laura Spencer Brennan, with an office at 181 West Main Street, Suite 103, Babylon, New York, 11702.
Thank you, ma'am. When you sent in the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, I spoke to the managing member of this LLC, and he's familiar with the terms of the application, and he does agree.
Great, thank you, ma'am. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would. Okay, so the interior went well, the inspection, but there was an exterior inspection done prior to the meeting. Basically, we need to, that your client needs to replace the driveway, needs to remove all the debris from the property,
Okay.
which was noted that they passed the interior inspection because they were told to clean up the debris, but evidently it's
It's still there.
reappeared.
Okay.
So that seems to be a running issue over there. They need to replace or remove the stockade fence. And also, they need to really just clean that up. There's a lot of stuff. And like I said, according to our sheet, it was taken care of, then
It's back.
it's back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend until April 26th to give the landlord time to make the necessary repairs and clean up. Maria IDC.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. We're going to keep the application open until April 26th, 2023 to make the necessary repairs.
Okay.
Okay?
And would I be able to get a copy of the
Oh, absolutely.
documentation?
Do you want the picture?
Sure.
number 8, which is 1591 3rd Street in West Babylon, was adjourned at the last meeting. Failure to pick up the sign. 25A West First Street in Deer Park, it was adjourned at the last meeting. Failure to pick up the sign. Number 10, which is 122 Marie Street in North Lindenhurst, was adjourned at the last meeting. Failure to pick up the sign. As we move on to case number 11, 79 East First Street in Deer Park. Do I have a motion?
Motion for this property to be referred to enforcement by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this property will be adjourned and will also be referred to enforcement. Thank you.
It's already closed.
Yeah. The landlord, you can't speak, the landlord didn't show up for that case. The landlord's
No,
not,
they spoke.
Oh,
She
you-
can't, she can't. You spoke already.
no, that's a different, they're on 80, not 79. 79, yeah, so they're right across, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so the landlord, you could, just wait till the end of the meeting, okay? Then we could, but yeah, unfortunately, we can't hear it if the landlord did not show up to the case, so we can't hear it. Correct, that's
Right, so we
exactly,
can't-
we
we
can't even
can't
hear
hear-
it. That's why they adjourned it. So,
We can't do anything about it if he's not here.
okay, as we move on to the renewals, 36 East Smith Street in Amityville, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. This case is approved. 59 Glenmore Street in Amityville, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this was approved. 12 Pendale Drive in Amityville, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this is approved. 941 North Fulton Street in Lindenhurst, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application is approved. 4 Cindy Drive in West Babylon, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was approved. As we move on to the revocation part of the calendar, 226 Riviera Parkway in Lindenhurst. How you doing, sir? Good evening. Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Michael Ebeck, 226 Riviera Parkway, Lindenhurst, New York, 11757.
Thank you, sir. Do you live in the house? Is it?
At the moment, I do not.
Okay, and so what's your home address where you live?
926 North 2nd Street, New Hyde Park.
Okay, great, thank you, sir. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How are you tonight, sir?
Good, sir. How are you?
Right now, your permit's under revocation, and you are still renting. Can't do that.
I understand.
So your permit is being revoked. Correct?
Yes, we were going to put pending investigation. Are you admitting your?
I had a cousin living with me, and we're in the process of giving her a courtesy to move out so we could open the entire house to the single family. I wasn't trying to make this a two-family or anything. I was just extending a courtesy to a cousin.
You still need to have a permit.
I understand.
Okay.
And
So right now, your permit's under revocation.
does anyone else from the board wish to speak about the property? No? Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And is anyone here to speak regarding this? Hearing none. Do we have a motion?
Motion to revoke the application, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Unfortunately, sir, we revoked the application.
Okay.
Okay.
How would I go about
You
getting,
can just
like,
reapply.
okay.
Once your cousin moves out,
Mhm.
you're gonna have to, contact Diana in the rental board,
Okay.
and, you'll have to fill out paperwork,
Mhm.
and, she'll walk you through it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay? Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Have a good night. We have some communications. There's an email with pictures from Carol Cuccinella regarding the property at 640 9th Street in West Babylon. As we move on, this is for 640 9th Street, in West Babylon. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was approved. Okay. So we do have minutes that we need to accept, the minutes of the January 4th, 2023 meeting. Do I have acceptance of the minutes?
Motion to accept the minutes, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the minutes are accepted. We have one more meeting in the month of January, which is January 25th, 2023. It is now 6:34. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?